Thank you so much for having me. My name is Emmanuel Maxwell Okike, and I'm a multidisciplinary artist passionate about storytelling through visual expression. My journey cuts across traditional art, Afro-realistic pen drawing, digital art, and photography. For me, art is more than just creating beautiful images. It is a language that connects emotions, cultures, history, and human experience. I use my work to celebrate identity, especially African stories and the beauty in our people around and surroundings. Over the years, I've had the opportunities to participate in exhibitions and collaborate with different individuals who appreciate the power of creativity. My journey has been filled with challenges, learning, and growth, but every experience has shaped me into the artist I am today. I think art found me before I found art. From a very young age, I was always fascinated by drawings, observing details, and recreating things I saw around me. It was something that came naturally. As I grew older, I realized that art was not just a hobby, it was part of who I was. The ability to create something from a blank space and communicate emotions without words made me understand that it was more than talent, it was a calling. The moment I knew art would be a lifelong journey was when I saw how my creations could connect with people, inspire conversations, and make people feel something. Like many artists, the journey was not immediately understood by everyone. Some people had concerns because art is often seen as an uncertain career path, especially in our environment. My family and friends had questions about whether it was sustainable, but over time, as they saw my dedication, growth, and achievement, their perspective changed. They began to see art is not just about drawing or painting, it is a profession, a business, a powerful form of expression. Their support has become a major encouragement in my journey. My first experience was both exciting and challenging. Entering the art market opens my eye to the fact that creating art and selling art are two different things. I had to learn about presenting my work professionally, understanding the value of creativity, communicating with collectors, and building relationships. There were moments of uncertainty, but every interaction taught me something. It helped me understand that being an artist also required learning business, marketing, and people skills. Rejection is part of every creative journey. There were times when people underestimated art as a career or questioned whether an artist could truly succeed. There were moments when my work was overlooked or when people did not immediately see its value. But instead of allowing those experiences to discourage me, I used them as a motivation to improve. Every rejection pushed me to shape my skills, develop my voice, and prove through my work that art deserves respect. Pricing was one of the biggest learning experience for me. As an artist, you have to understand that you are not only selling materials, you are selling your time, your skills, your creativity, your experience, and the story behind your work. At the beginning, it was challenging to confidently place value on my work, but with experience, I learned to communicate my process clearly, set professional standards, and work with clients who appreciate the value of what I create. I also learned the importance of agreement, proper communication, and respecting both artists and the client's expectations. I think it was when I started seeing my work more beyond just being something I created for myself and began to impact other people. When people connect with my artworks, share how they felt inspired and appreciated the story behind them, I realized that I was creating something meaningful. For me, leaving a mark is not just about recognition or fame. It is about creating works that will continue to speak even when you are not in the room. There were different pieces that contribute to that realization. The artworks that truly strengthened my confidence were my Afro-realistic pen drawing, titled Belief of Expectation and Lucid. The amount of details, patience, and emotions required to bring a face and story to life through simple lines using a ballpoint pen showed me the depth of my connection with art. Seeing people respond emotionally to those works made me realize that I had a unique voice and this was something I was meant to pursue. My advice to young artists is to stay committed, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of consistency. The art world is changing, and there's many opportunities today through technology, social media, digital platforms, and global connection. But talent alone is not enough. You need discipline, patience, professionalism, and willingness to grow. Do not compare your beginning with someone else's journey. Focus on developing your unique styles, tell authentic stories, and keep creating. Your voice matters, and with persistence, your work can reach places you never imagined. I would like to thank Earth Inc. for giving me this opportunity to share my story. My journey is still unfolding, and I believe every artist has a story of struggle, lessons, and victories. The goal is to keep creating, keep inspiring the world, and keep adding value to the world through art.